Previously on Mr. Student Body President.
This is going to be my last year.
I really like Thomas Elliot.
He's a principal. Aren't they all kind of the same thing?
I guess so.
You hear about Helfrich? I was fired, you little prick.
You and Polito were 2 for 2 now, huh?
Who is running this school, Principal Clemmer? You? Or Deborah?
Oh my God, Hadley, this job is so much harder than I thought it would be.
This school has gone tits up since you took over. This never would have happened on Helfrich's watch.
Oh, I knew I should never have hooked up with an interim principal.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Principal Pat Corker. You lucky dog. Robin, Pat Corker here. Could you draw me a map of how to get to the auxiliary gym?
Okay.
Why haven't we gained more ground in this stupid election? We're way more clever than Shada. We have actual government experience. I mean, I'm the incumbent student body president. In any normal school, I'd be the one with all the power.
Well, for one thing, should ever seem to have unlimited free time to make stupid videos about nachos. Meanwhile,
We have to divide our precious time between campaigning and governing and, what's the third thing? We always forget. It's...
school stuff?
Right, yes, exactly.
This giant waste of everyone's time.
Good old-fashioned science fair. I can't think of a better way to hit the ground running in my first week as high school principal.
Well, I hope you're ready, Pat, because Berenger takes the integrity of our science fairs pretty seriously.
I could tell. I could sense the electromagnetism in the air. Just a little science humor, Miss Ep3.
So as you can see, our study shows scientifically that when 2 people fall in love, they are far more likely to make stupid, idiotic, and even dumb mistakes.
Like getting matching tattoos.
Committing an accidental double suicide, like in Romeo and Juliet.
Or utterly ruining the Student Government Association.
It can happen. I once fell in love, almost destroyed the school.
True.
What?
Thank you both for that not at all campaign-related presentation.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are you wearing a little suit?
Tyler Prendergast. So nice to finally put a face to the name, new Principal Pat Corker. You know, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
All right.
We're gonna eat him alive.
Well, I hope the next project has a little more substance.
And this is us at the lake.
And that's me wrestling good.
Oh, and this is us winning the first place ribbon at this science fair.
Oh, and here we are becoming best friends with new Principal Corker.
This is basically just a vision board.
Exactly. If you visualize something hard enough, it'll just happen. For example, I visualized that Deborah and I would get back together this year, and the rest is history. I mean science.
Look, see, this is what happens when a school doesn't have enough STEM funding.
But if you give us first place, like in the picture, you'll be proving it's science.
No, they don't get it, babe.
For real, yo, Berenger's got more crabs than the damn beach.
Based on the info we pulled from anonymous clinic data, hacked profiles from the Bleacher app,
And Brandon Rue's sex list.
we determined a student's level of popularity is directly proportional to how likely they are to have crabs.
Hell yeah. Cool kids' pubes are like the frickin' forest. Only instead of rabbits and shit, they're full of crabs. Crabs!
No, absolutely not. No.
Good for you, Principal Corker. That project was typical hate speech against poor, defenseless, popular kids.
Makes me sick, babe.
Okay, hear me out. The Brandons say that the popular kids have crabs. And who are we to disagree with science? I think that if we can hang this somehow on Chad and Deborah, it could be enough to regain control of the school.
I don't know. I think we're qualified enough candidates to take the high road and trust the student body will make the smart choice. Okay, fine. Do what you want. But the fact remains, we're 3 days out on the Earth Day Fun Run. And our bandwidth is way too low for a properly executed smear campaign.
Yeah, but Shada are already out there coming up with their next bullshit campaign stunt while we're stuck in here governing like idiots.
So, moving forward, Hadley and I are going to be delegating all of our student government-related duties effective immediately.
Starting with the Earth Day Fun Run.
Seeing as how there's only a few dumb loose ends left to tie up, like printing those race bibs or whatever they're called, we're delegating it specifically to Elise.
Yep, Elise is in charge, and not any of the rest of you who we do not trust, like, at all. Just do whatever Elise says.
Wait, what?
If you need us, we'll be out on the campaign trail, regaining control of our school, using that patented Hadler brand of clever campaign strategy.
We want crabs! Give us crabs! We want crabs! Give us crabs! We want crabs!
Those kids out there have a point, Pat. I mean, I never thought I'd live to see science banned at Berenger.
Don't be melodramatic, Brenda. It's a school project about pubic lice.
Everybody!
Hey, you were intern principal. Did this kind of thing happen a lot?
Not on my watch. All I know is those students are pissed.
They actually seem to have the moral high ground this time. What kind of man are you?
Welcome to Berenger, Pat.
Now you people listen to me. I am the king of this castle, and I'm in control here. You get me? Now whoever wins this science fair moves on to the district level. And I'm not gonna have my school come off as some VD-infested asylum full of rejects. We are not Midvale High! Leslie, get your thumb out of your ass and do something.
Shada, everyone's talking about the new principal's anti-science agenda. Care to comment?
Yeah, here's a comment. Who gives a shit? People should either be talking about our sick upcoming prom or our baller-ass campaign tiki truck. End of story.
Just out of curiosity, does this response have anything to do with the fact that the Brandon's data shows that popular kids are more likely to have crabs?
What? Do we have crabs? No. And do you consider us popular?
Of course, you're Chadebra.
Our point exactly. Bottom line, the Brandon's project just isn't good science. Now, positive visualization, on the other hand.
Look, Owen, it's simple. There are certain parties at this school who don't want this project to see the light of day. But I would just like to say, on the record, this research is very funny.
And it's for this reason that Brandon and Brandon's scientific investigation should, nay, must continue. For the future students at Berenger who will look back on what we do today and say, wow, crabs, so funny. Tyler, look at this. Social media mentions of crabs at Berenger are up over 15,000% over the last 2 days. Looks like the whole school caught crabs fever, and we are the ones that gave it to them.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, Elise, how you doing on the fun run? Probably almost done, right?
Oh, yeah, just finalizing the fonts for the race bibs. Okay, where was I? Sans serif uses less detail, which would probably use less ink, which would be more cost effective. But serif has more character, which I think the runners would genuinely appreciate. I mean, it is a fun run, and serifs are objectively more fun, right? Right. Okay, Elise. Don't make any rash decisions here.
Sounds good.
Great. Oh, Hadley? Our platform is more than just this crabs thing, right? I mean, like, do we have any backup strategies just in case this thing somehow gets away from us?
Oh, God, for once, Chad and Deb are the ones who are uptight and lame about something, and we get to be the fun ones. What's the downside?
What up, Berenger? This corrupt faculty have censored our important and hilarious work for too long.
But silence will not be silenced.
Wait.
For every day the Principal Corker keeps our project out of the science fair, our algorithm is set to release the identity of one Berenger student who has crabs.
Tyler and Hadley were right. It's gonna be very funny.
Crabs!
Oh, crabs.